Once upon a time, a very famous and self-knowing Buddhist monk used to live in a very remote and high mountain for most of the year. Climbing that mountain was very difficult. That's why very few people used to go to meet him throughout the year. Only the person who was either very eager to meet him or had a big problem to solve would go to meet him. Otherwise, most people would meet him only when he came down from the mountain. Once a group of mountaineers went to visit that mountain. There, a person told them about the Buddhist monk and his wisdom. After knowing about the Buddhist monk's wisdom, the group of mountaineers decided to meet him. They climbed up the mountain and reached the monk's hermitage. The Buddhist monk saw them and greeted them with full respect and asked them to sit. After sitting for a while, they thought of putting their own problems in front of the Buddhist monk. But they started arguing about who will tell their problem first. Everyone was saying that their problem is the biggest. That's why I will ask the solution to my problem first. Gradually, their argument started getting louder and there was a loud noise all around. Seeing this, the Buddhist monk shouted, "You all calm down. I have a solution to this problem." Saying this, the Buddhist monk got up and went inside his hut. After a while, he brought a paper, pen, and a bowl in his hands. The Buddhist monk said, "You all make a ball and sit. Take a paper and pen and write your biggest problem in it. Turn the paper into a piece and put it in this bowl." Everyone did this. They made a ball and sat and wrote their problems in the paper and put it in the bowl. After this, the Buddhist monk picked up the bowl and stirred it well and mixed the paper balls well. Then, very calmly, he said to the first person sitting nearby, "Keep moving this bowl forward one by one and each person will pick up the same piece of paper which is at the top. Then read the problem written on that paper and think that should this be the problem in your life too? Which you are reading now or your own problem was right?" Everyone picked up the paper from the bowl one by one and read about each other's problems. When everyone learned about each other's problems, they got scared. And in the end, everyone reached the conclusion that their own problem is not as big as the others. And in a while, they returned each other their problems' papers. And finally, everyone had their own problems' papers. Now everyone was calm and mind was thinking that it was more fortunate than others. To open their eyes, they thanked the Buddhist monks from their heart and left. If we look closely around, we will find that every person thinks that his problem is the biggest. He is the one who is struggling with so many problems. His own fate is bad. But if we look at other people's problems, listen to them carefully, then our problem will seem very small. We will start considering ourselves as fortunate. We often blame our life and our fate for small problems. Most of the problems are such that we can solve by putting in some hard work and brain. But we always complain about them too. If a person's weight is more, then it is a problem for him. If someone's weight is less, then it is also a problem for him. If someone is unemployed, then he is sad. If someone has a job, then he is sad because of his job. And this is only because we don't accept what we have. We see it from a negative point of view and keep finding flaws in it and keep getting sad. There is no such person in this world who does not have problems in his life. And there will be no such day when all the problems and shortcomings will end from our life. She will be with us till our last breath. And just think, if there are no sorrows and problems in our life, then how will we feel happiness? Whether we accept it or not, problems are a part of our life and we cannot run away from them. We will have to face them. And the first rule to face problems is that we accept them with our heart and then take the right step to solve them. Because there is only one way to avoid problems, that is to solve them. Friends, I hope you must have learned something from this video.